live tonight. I know I don't do that many. A lot of it is due to my confidence and stuff like that, but I've come on tonight because I want to show you the various ranges of different skincare. Now, I won't be able to go through them all tonight because there are literally so many, which is what makes the Body Shop great, because it's suitable for sort of all skin tones and types. Me in particular, personally, one of the reasons why I started the Body Shop is because I've used products in the past, so like for example Clearasil or Oil of Olay, or for example some of the name brands, and because I've got such sensitive skin, it really does affect my skin. So I come out with sort of blemishes and a rash. My skin gets really oily with some of the products. When I've used the Body Shop products, I've never had an issue. And even some of the products which is not necessarily not suitable, but that sort of isn't, how do I put it now? So there's a few different types which are not necessarily for my sort of skin type or tone. Sort of the oily ones, for example, because I don't normally get oily skin or anything, but I've used them for examples and to do demonstrations and things, and they've never ever affected my skin. It's been really soft and gentle. And the majority of the products now, they're all sort of vegetarian, but hopefully soon they'll all be 100% vegan as well, which makes it even better because it's plant-based and things like that. So without further ado, I mean, I'm not going to go through every single sort of skincare range because there is literally, as I say, so many, but the basic ones that I've got, the ones that I use in particular, so the vitamin E, I did have the cleanser which has gone walkabout. I've got so many different products now, so many different ranges, that literally I need some shelving and stuff doing. I need some different boxes. I have got them in sort of pull out drawers at the moment, but there's literally loads and loads of Body Shop products at the moment in my house, so it's fantastic. And I've got a 13-year-old daughter now as well, who tends to sort of pinch my stuff. She's been using my foundation this morning, which I've noticed, which I'm like, right, that's another thing I've got to hide now. So without further ado, so we've got the vitamin C, which I absolutely love. This is a overnight glow mask, which I tend to put on now and again. I don't put it on that often, I would say. I tend to sort of use the Edelweiss range more. But the vitamin C range, this is for if you've got particularly like dull skin, or it's a little bit dry, or sort of, yeah, it hasn't got that boost in it. This is fantastic because the vitamin C gives you that boost with sort of, yeah, so it's got, I'm sorry, I'm losing my track. So yeah, it's got vitamin C in it, and it literally does give you a bit of a glow. So I use that now and again. The vitamin C peel, for example, is fantastic because that exfoliates your skin. In fact, I'll put a little bit on right now and show you, because you can actually do this, and you can use these different peels as well, sort of all over. So sometimes I use, in particular, I've been using up my drops of youth at the moment, just to sort of get rid of it really, because I'm starting to use the liquid peel from the Edelweiss now. But yeah, I use it for shaving. So particularly if you shave your legs and you pop this on just beforehand, it gives you a smoother finish, and also you will notice the hairs don't come back as quick when you do use the peel. So as you can see there, you can see on my hand there, that's all the dead skin coming off, and these are what the peels do. They're absolutely fantastic. The one in particular, as I said, the Edelweiss peel, which I've been using right now, that's specifically for like pollution clearing. So it gets rid of like excess dirt and things like that. Let me just grab this cloth and I'll just wipe my hand. There we go. So it's absolutely fantastic, are the peels, and as I say, they give you that boost and that glow. I've also got the vitamin C serum there as well, and what I'll do, I'll just quickly show you the texture of that on my hands. There we go. So it's just a light gel to liquid that goes on, and you just sort of rub it into your skin, and again it gives you that real boost and a bit of a glow. So there we go. I've also got, which one of the things that my daughter's been using is the seaweed foaming wash, which that is for sort of oil controlling. So if you tend to get really shiny skin, you do sort of get a few blemishes here, there and everywhere, and sort of, yeah, it does feel sort of a bit greasy and things like that. The seaweed range is fantastic for that because it's oil clearing, but as well it doesn't dry your skin out. So that one is fantastic. As I said, the vitamin E, which I use, that is probably the one that I use the most often because it's fantastic for sensitive skin and it really does smell quite beautiful. So it smells, if you think of sort of baby lotion or you think of sort of the oil of Olay, for example, it smells a little bit like that, and it contains wheat germ oil in there as well. So it's absolutely fantastic. And yeah, it's got one of the most richest sources of vitamin E in that as well. So those products are fantastic. And I've also got the, let me have a look which one that is now, the moisture cream as well, which is just a really, really light sort of cream. There we go. And I tend to put that on now and again during the day. Whoops, it is. There we go. We have what used to be the Drops of Youth. That's the one that I'm sort of using for my legs and things at the moment. But I am tending to use more often than not the Edelweiss range, which is absolutely fantastic. It's, let me have a look now, 43% more antioxidant power in there than retinol. And I've also got the serum again, and this is very similar to the vitamin C. It's a gel to liquid. There we go, and as you will see, whoops, if I can get a bit on there we go. And this is absolutely fantastic because I have noticed such a difference by using this particular product, that my lines have sort of faded, they're not as sort of prominent. Sort of under eyes as well, the dark eyes that I tend to get, that is absolutely fantastic because it sort of clears that and it doesn't make you look as tired as what you should, or what you're feeling, should I say. And I've also, this is the Bouncy eye mask at the moment. I'm still using a little bit of that up, but I've also got somewhere the Edelweiss eye serum, should I say, eye serum concentrate. I haven't got a lot of the Drops of Light range, mainly because I'm presuming because I like the Edelweiss range a lot more. And I don't necessarily, with the other products you see, I don't necessarily need to use this, but this is for brightening and resurfacing as well. So if you do get sort of deep lines and things, it smooths out that skin. And again, this is sort of the peel. I'll use this one on this hand. And this basically exfoliates, should I say. It's got red algae extract in there. Whoops, a daisy. There we go. And as you can see, hopefully, whoops, let me get the light there. Can you see that? Hopefully. There we go. So I'm going to rub that into my skin and you should watch that peel in a second. There we go. Yep, straight away. It really does make you feel a bit dirty when you're using these, but it's just over time. There we go. Look at that. Wow, look at all that. I need to do my hands more often. Look at that. So imagine what this does for your face. There is so much. You normally think sort of just by washing your face that'll be enough, but there is so much sort of dirt and pollution and things that go really deep into your skin that we sort of don't notice. Where have I got it now? I've got the hemp, and look at that. Look, you can see how much we've been using that. So my partner's been using this, my daughter's been using this, and this is an absolutely fantastic. A lot of workmen use this actually for their hands if they get chapped hands, sort of really dry skin that cracks and gets really sort of sore and things like that. That is fantastic, absolutely well needed. I think all my family sort of use this now. I think my mum's been asking for some more. But yeah, we use it very often, as you can tell, and it's fantastic for eczema, for dry skin. As I said, anything that's sort of very sore and things like that, you will notice such a difference within days of using that product. And I can show you sort of this week coming up some examples of that. Now we also have the Himalayan charcoal range as well, which this is really fantastic for pollutants. So it gets all that dirt out of your skin, particularly the masks. So I've got the, and I'll show you this in a second, look at this. So this is the little mini mask, the Himalayan charcoal, but this is how much we enjoy this in our house. Can you see that? That's the bottom of the jar. So by the looks of it, yeah, I need to get some more of that. But that's one of our favourites. It does make your skin, you end up looking like Rockman in the end of it, because when it dries, it sort of really does look like, yeah, it looks like the Rockman basically. But there we go. So it's really great, is that, and it smells sort of eucalyptusy in there. There's some really strong scents in there, but it's not overpowering. It's almost like the scent of like a spa and things like that, which are really great. We have the hemp overnight nourish and rescue mask. I had to remember them words, I'm real sorry. But this is fantastic again for really dry skin. And it works overnight as well, so it actually goes on what looks like a greeny sort of colour. Let me have a look, there we go. So as you'll see, it'll go on like greeny to start with, but when you sort of put it on your skin, there we go, and as you will see, it just dries on clear, and that works overnight, giving you complete hydration. So when you wake up in the morning, your skin will be really soft, really feel nourished, and it basically works in your beauty sleep. So it's fantastic. We have the ginseng and rice, Chinese ginseng and rice mask, which I haven't necessarily used too much of, but this is like a clarifying mask. There we go, I don't know if you can see that. And it's got extracts in there as well. So this one tends to go on really smoothly. Let me have a look. There we go, and as you can see there, hopefully I can get the light there. So that's the Chinese ginseng and rice one. And what the masks do in particular, these are fantastic. So particularly when you've cleansed and toned, sometimes I tend to use one of these as well, just for that extra exfoliation, to clean my pores, remove any sort of dirt in there that's sort of lasting, that's stayed on or anything like that. There are so many of these different masks, and the only one I haven't got now, because I've been building my collection, so that's the Mediterranean almond milk and oats. Every single one, that's the Japanese, oops, daisy, I went off a bit then, I'm really sorry. I've got the pumpkin one, I've got every single one apart from the rose mask, which everybody's told me to get because it's a really plumping one. But the other ranges, particularly that I haven't got, so like the Roots of Strength, that is for sort of aging skin a little bit. It's inspired by Chinese, traditional Chinese medicine, sorry. It's infused, sorry, with ginseng, ginger and ruscus root as well, and it's really good for strengthening the skin, helping it to get that elasticity back in there as well. We've got the tea tree range as well, which I haven't got any of the tea tree range, but I know my daughter wants some of that. That's fantastic for blemished skin, so sort of spot prone skin that might be a bit oily and things like that. It really does refresh your skin, helps to control those blemishes, and a lot of people have noticed literally within a couple of days of using sort of the tea tree range, the skin literally is smooth, it's clear, it feels refreshed, it's done wonders, and there's some pictures of those as well, because I've got some reviews that have come in regarding that. And that's also got community fair trade tea tree oil in there as well. We also have the aloe vera range, which I haven't also got. That's for sensitive skin in particular, so if it's very sensitive to scents, to different contents that are in there, a lot of perfumed things sometimes, The aloe range is absolutely fantastic, and that's got community fair trade aloe vera in there as well. We have, I'm just trying to think if there is one that I haven't mentioned. I think the Oils of Life is the only one, or other than the CBD, sorry. So I have the CBD as well. That's another one for extremely dry skin. So the hemp is fantastic, sort of particularly for your hands and things like that. They do also do the hemp rescue mask as well, and the CBD range. We have the CBD balm as well, and body lotion, and they are fantastic for extremely dry skin. If you've got eczema prone skin and things like that, this can really help and be beneficial for your skin. So the only one that I haven't mentioned at the moment, is there's the Oils of Life, which, to be honest, I need to do a little bit more research on it. I haven't particularly used that range before, although there has been sort of quite a few comments about it. One of the things that I'm going to just briefly show you is the chamomile butter. Now, I've had a disaster with my bigger 90ml chamomile butter, because the actual lid has got stuck, so I can't get it off. So at the moment I'm just using my smaller pot at the moment, and I'm just going to briefly show you what this can do, because this is fantastic at clearing skin in the morning. You can use this on an evening as well, and it's fantastic for getting anything from foundation to sort of the lip and cheek stains that sort of tend to last on your skin, particularly like with the lipstick as well, which is still on there, and waterproof mascara as well, which I'll show you. And as you can see, I've been using that little bit there, and this is sort of quite soft. It doesn't feel greasy or anything like that. It's a bit sort of Vaseline, but not sort of that sort of greasy, if that makes sense. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you briefly, and I'm just going to put some, because I've got my mascara on and all my makeup on here, and I'm just going to put a little bit on my eye makeup because I've got waterproof mascara on there. Now, one of the things you will notice with the chamomile range as well, it does not sting your eyes. So even if you do accidentally get a little bit in sort of your eye, it's not going to sting. It's not going to sort of make your eyes sore or anything like that. It is really, really soft and gentle and smooth, and I can feel that working already. And if you can see there, it is just dissolving all my makeup. So the waterproof mascara will be no more in a second, and just give it a little bit of a rub because it does tend to stick well. So that should do it. And I'm just going to get my cloth now and show you. Wow, look at that. I look like I've got black eye now. There we go. So let's get rid of that. Nice and gently. There we go. Oops, so there we go. And look at that. Look at that. Wow. No excess rubbing, no soreness. It's just straight away. There we go. And it's really, really soft for your skin as well. So once you've used it, you can sort of rub this into your skin and it will help to soothe it as well. There we go. Look at that. Look at the difference. So that's with makeup on that side. That's without eye makeup. There we go. And as I say, it doesn't make them sore. It's really, really quick as well. So normally what I used to do is sort of wash my face, get my flannels and things like that, give them a rub, and it used to make my eyes sore. Of course, you get the soap in your eyes and it stings like absolute hell. But with the chamomile oil, or chamomile butter, should I say, it's absolutely smooth and soft, and it doesn't sting at all. There we go. So all done, super duper. So I'm just going to quickly do the other side. And while I'm on this live as well, and I've got the confidence today, I'm doing quite well, I feel like. So I'm just going to do the other side, and I will show you one of the masks So guys, which masks should I use, do you think? Let's have a look in the comments. Who's going to tell me what mask to use? Who would like to see the Himalayan charcoal mask? Put him or Himalayan in the comments. If you would like to see the Chinese ginseng and rice, put rice in the comments. If you would like to see the Japanese matcha, put matcha. Oh wow, look at that one. If you'd like to see the matcha, put matcha in the comments. I also have the pumpkin face mask. I have the Mediterranean almond milk and oats. And we have, yeah, we've got the Chinese ginseng and rice one there. I've got the Japanese matcha and Japanese matcha tea, sorry. And I also have the hemp. So I'll give it a few minutes for you all to let me know what mask should I use, guys. I'm just going to rub this in as well because I've also got the second skin that I've been using more often. Oops, I'm just checking there. Oh, I have got a cat in the room. There we go. If you hear any noises, it's our Dave. He's come to investigate. There we go. So rub that in. And let's have a look now. I'm just going to smooth that out. There we go, guys. So makeup is pretty much all gone, I hope. There we go. Might not have done this 100% properly, but it's just to give you a quick demonstration of how quickly it is to sort of take your makeup off. And I'm also going to put it on the lips as well, because I've got the lip and cheek stain on, so this will show if it comes off or not. And there we go, pretty much. There we are. And I don't know if you'll be able to see on my cloth there all the second skin and all the mascara and things on there. There we are. So I think pretty much done, guys. So what mask are we using, guys? Have we got any comments in there? Hi Freya, hi Lisa, hi Joanne, hi to anybody else. If I haven't mentioned your name, I'm really sorry. There we go. So nice fresh faced, a little bit, there we go. So have we got any comments? What mask should I use, guys? Let me have a look. Well, seeing as I ain't got a lot of Himalayan charcoal left, I'm not necessarily going to use that one. Let's have a look. So let's go with, in fact, tell you what I'll do. I'll use the Chinese ginseng and rice one, because this is one that I haven't really used in particular, but it looks very interesting, guys. Look at that. Ooh. So this feels like, how do I describe it now? Like witch sand. Light witch sand. So it's really cold. And one of the things, I'm just using this for my fingers today. I haven't brought my foundation brush in with me, but it's something normally that I would put it on with, sorry. So the ginseng and rice, really cold on your skin. As I say, it feels a little bit grainy. And then because it's got that rice in, it's got these beautiful smells in there as well. Absolutely wonderful. But this is for sort of to give me a bit of a boost, to make my skin glow, It will exfoliate my skin at the same time. Try and avoid your eye area if you can, because I have to say this isn't the best thing to get in your eyes. It does really feel uncomfortable, so I wouldn't recommend that. But there we go. But all the masks, I will say, they are so cold, it doesn't matter where you put these, they're freezing when they come out. There we go. I'm just going to apply that on there with my fingers. Wow. It's almost like I've applied shaving foam on the camera. It looks a bit strange. There we go. So get that right deep into my nose. So, and there we go, guys. So, as I said, sort of masking I would tend to do every couple. I do it sort of every couple of days. Everybody is different. So some people tend to do it sort of 3-4 days, leave it a bit. Whoops, they leave it a bit later. Some people sort of do it, I wouldn't say every day, but there's different ones that you can use, you see, in different types. But this one, there we go. And you can see that texture now, and this will gently harden. So leave it on for, I'd say about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that. I'll just double check, see where it says on here, because as I said, I've not used this one. So yeah, so 5 to 10 minutes, and then gently rinse off. So there we go. So that's the one I've just used, the Chinese ginseng and rice. And I'm going to leave that to set a little bit. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. One of the things as well, I am putting an order in roughly sort of about 9 o'clock-ish. So if there is anything in particular that you're interested in, if there's anything that I've mentioned that you're sort of interested in, just let me know in the comments below or send me a message. And I will sort of go through if there's anything you're unsure of, in particular sort of skincare wise, or tones or anything like that. If it's makeup you're particularly interested in, just let me know, because there is a little test that I can do, just a series of questions that finds out about your sort of skin tone and texture and things like that. And I'm gonna love you and leave you at that, and I hope you enjoyed that video. As I said, please, if you can, like and share my videos on my group page as well, because I am trying to make the business grow, and I absolutely love the Body Shop, and it's where I want to be. I don't want to be anywhere else. So I really want this to kick off and get going. I have got my samples, which I've done. I think I've posted a, excuse me, I think I've posted a picture on earlier. That I'm going to be posting, sort of doing a few door rounds without sort of doing it too much. I don't necessarily like cold calling, but in order to sort of get my name out, it's one of the suggestions that came up, and it's a handy idea because I get to talk to people as well. I'm more sort of confident at talking with people sort of face to face. So if I don't always do lives, I do apologise. It is, a lot of it is my anxiety and things. I get panicky if I stumble on my words, or you know, sort of fluff up and things like that. I am only human, so please bear with me. But I really do love the Body Shop, and yeah, I hope you, I hope I did it justice. So thank you for watching, and I really hope you enjoy your evening. Take care, guys. Bye.